Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Marco Martin's Monday Moanings, where I moan on a Monday. Welcome to the latest ever Marco Martin's Monday Moanings. Congratulations, we're breaking records here. Records are breaking, that's what we're here for. It's not a morning, but it is still a Monday and I am still moaning. So good luck to you for the next 9 to 10 minutes. I was walking through the mall today and a woman turned, looked at me and gasped. She gasped when she turned and looked at me. And I have never felt so good about myself in my life. I will never not wear this shirt. It is now a permanent thing. This is now how you will see me at all times, all of the time. I'll be wearing this shirt because a woman once gasped when she looked at me. And that is the pinnacle of life. I've reached new heights. I'm breaking records starting this podcast very late today, and I'm breaking more records as life goes on. And this leaves me with a great deal of satisfaction. And I hope that this week brings you a great deal of satisfaction as well in similar ways, although you may not have a woman gasp randomly at you today, and that's okay. We can't all go through life being gasped at, which was my entire life up until today, which is fantastic. So now I feel like I need to make new friends. I need to change my entire life because I've now achieved a new pinnacle in life of how people rank their own achievements, right? So you have people who have yachts in Monaco and people who get gasped at randomly by random women. And I feel like there's not a great deal of difference between those two people. I feel like I'm nearly there. I'm nearly yacht in Monaco level. So I've now achieved that. And this might be why I'm late. I might have built some sort of arrogance, some sort of celebrity arrogance and prima donna sort of personality to myself now. And you're all welcome to have me here on YouTube. But thank you for joining in and thank you for tuning in. And I do appreciate you, of course. I'm joking. Please remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. It'll help me boost my reach a little bit. As you can all see there at the bottom, that I need it. I need all the help I can get, clearly, lately. And I'd appreciate that very much. And it got me thinking, if this whole podcast thing is to not work out, and I know many of you are thinking, Marco, look at your numbers, it's currently not working out. But overall, the greater spectrum of the podcasting things that I do other than this is working out largely on a large scale. But if it were to not, I think I would try to find myself a position in human resources. In human resources or at the CCMA, because I feel like business needs to fight back. The labor force has gotten 1,000,001 victories in recent years, and I feel like big business ruthlessly, absolutely destroying their workforce is something that needs to come back for the economy. For the sake of the economy, big businesses need to be able to absolutely brutally disregard their workforce so that we can grow as a nation. And if I were at the CCMA, I would do exactly that. I would take someone in and I'd be like, so welcome to this hearing for your position at company X or Y. Welcome. Thank you for joining us here. You say that, let's have a look over here. You say that the company treated you illy and there was no longer a way to maintain the relationship. Is that correct, sir? Now I want you to hear me very nicely now. I'll take your head off. I will kill you right here. I will kill you. I know where you live. Is this still your address? Your address over here, I assume this would be a human resources role. Your address is listed over here. I will come to your house and I will murder you if you have a bad word to say about this company. You're not getting a cent. You're not getting 1 extra cent, and don't you dare ask for a good review on your CV. That will be me at the CCMA if this whole podcasting thing doesn't work out, because I feel like big companies need to go back to that. Before all of these laws came into place that help the labor force, that help the worker, employees matter. Bring back the hardcore corporate abuse It's what we need. It's good for the economy. Let's build a nation on the backs of ill-treated labor forces. That's how we're going to grow. Let's make big companies powerful again. Just by threatening an unhappy worker. Oh, you're unhappy? You're unhappy with your work scenario? How's about you get unhappy on the job line? How's about you get unhappy trying to find a new position somewhere else? How's that? Good luck getting your paycheck this month, buddy. You know? I could do it. I could see myself in that position. What I can't see is very good-looking couples, especially successful ones. I can't see them having good sex. I think a lot of people would immediately think, if they're on that same line of thinking, right? When you see an exceptionally good-looking guy who's successful and has lots of money, you look at him, you're like, that guy is bad in bed. And you might think to yourself, it's because he has nothing to prove, right? There's nothing to live up by or live up to, etc. He's going to get action anyway. He's going to get laid anyway because he's so good looking and so successful. He doesn't have to work for it to keep a woman around. Whereas an ugly guy has to leave a woman sweating and sprawled out everywhere, just not understanding what just happened to her, so that he has a chance to be invited back again. And that's sound logic, but my reasoning is quite different. I see a very good looking couple with success and I immediately think bad sex, because I think that life needs to be fair at some point and they need to achieve some level of balance. You can't have it all. How dare you have good looks, money, and have good sex? I don't think that it's viable. I don't think it's good for the rest of us in this world to just be that sort of common man who doesn't have it all. You have to have something that's wrong in your life. I think that it would just make me feel better. And I just do that. I do that constantly. I just tell myself things that make me feel better. And when I see an extremely attractive couple, I immediately think, oh, well, they have bad sex. Who cares? Right? Like I said, it's probably just to make myself feel better, but maybe it's true. Like I said, there's sound logic in the idea that if you're very good looking and successful, you don't have to perform, therefore negating the performance. If you blow someone's mind in the bedroom completely and you leave there and you're like, you just know that you took them to another planet, to another hemisphere, deal with the knowledge that you're probably unattractive, probably quite ugly if that's what you're able to achieve, because you just have to work that much harder. You just have to. And such is life. I think I'd rather be an ugly man who leaves a woman just completely confused about what just happened to her than a very attractive man who's very bad at it. I think that's another good life lesson, which we're full of here on Monday Moanings. We're here for the life lessons. I've just educated you on how the levels of life work, where you could be on a yacht and you could be me. I've also taught you about how to grow South Africa's economy by threatening workers who are unhappy in the workplace. And now this. So this is where we take ourselves. Anyway, I'm Marco Martins. Good luck with the rest of your week. Where are blah, 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 blah.